My friends, it's the start of a new week here in the NBA. We got your NBA Best Bets video coming up for Monday. Let's have a big week, guys. I need a 4-0 sweep today. Let's lock it in.
Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bad one like this is scale. It's straight fire. All my bets straight from. You're in the house that cab made now. Straight fire.
Welcome back into the channel. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got your best bets here for the NBA here for you today on Monday, March 3rd, 2025. NBA player props, spreads, predictions coming at you today, guys. We got 4 picks that I think are great value bets here for this Monday NBA slate. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. We're actually getting there. I know I've been saying that for a hot minute, but we are actually getting close to 9,000 subscribers. So, guys, keep those likes and subscribes coming. You guys absolutely rock. I appreciate all the support that you guys give here at the channel. So let's have a great day in the NBA. Solid weekend for us. We ended up going 3-2 on Friday, 3-1 on Saturday, 2-2 on Sunday. Obviously, I wish Sunday went a little better. We started 2-0 on Sunday, wound up 2-2, missing our final 2 plays. But we're ready to get a sweep here today. We're due a sweep, guys, here today. So let's get after it here today. Make sure you guys also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section for today's action, guys. If you'd like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. Include your pick in the video if it hits. Yesterday we had one call out in the chat that hit. We had Manny the Maniac 99 calling the Vegas Knights money line. Love to see that, guys. Great call out there. A new thing going forward, guys, with the comment capper call out. So just make sure that you guys put one pick that you guys would want called out. You could put multiple picks down. I mean, obviously, just one that you'd want called out for the comment capper section, just because if we're posting more than one, it becomes too much to track. So just make sure you guys put the star and asterisk next to just one pick, or like a parlay or something like that, just so it's a little easier there to track, because otherwise it just gets a little too crazy. But appreciate you guys. Keep doing that, though, guys. We had a great week in the chat last week. The comment section was absolutely on fire. So hopefully we can have another great week there in the chat. The comment section probably was like 70-75% last week on their picks. So keep that coming, guys. You guys absolutely rock. A couple quick announcements here. Check out all of our links down below. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, of course, our community Discord. All those links are down below in the pinned comment and also in the description of ways you can follow us and stay updated here at the channel. So make sure you guys follow those. We already covered, obviously, the comment capper section. Couple quick announcements. Make sure you guys also check out our Major League Baseball and NBA futures videos. Best bets for futures videos. You can still bet NBA futures for the ones that we got. And some of them will be the same. Some will be better value. Obviously, so check out that. And also Major League Baseball coming down the pike as well. So check out the futures video for that as well. Also check out our merchandise as well. We had some merchandise sales yesterday, so appreciate you guys. We got a lot of cool designs up and stuff like that. Stuff you guys can check out if you guys want to buy some Straight Fire swag. Appreciate that. Helps support the channel and what we're doing here at the channel. Also consider becoming a Straight Fire MVP. So the cost is just $3.99 per month. You get access to all of our picks and our plays early. So be sure to check that out. You also get some custom emojis, roll call in the Discord, and shout outs in our videos. And a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. We're actually doing something new today. So in relation to that, we are actually doing an exclusive Straight Fire MVP pick today. Normally, obviously, I don't do that, but we're going to try it today and do a MVP exclusive pick. So if you guys are interested in getting access to that, like I said, you guys could sign up below for that. But really for all our existing members to show our appreciation for that. I'm going to put in some extra work for our members today and get us a banger in the, it'll be posted in the community tab where it normally is. And like I said, if you guys do want access to that, like I said, it's just $3.99 per month, 13 cents a day. You also get access to all of our picks and plays early. So like I said, ahead of the video, you guys get access to all this information. And like I said, that'll be posted by 1 p.m. today. We'll have an added play, like I said, for our Straight Fire MVP. So make sure you guys check that out if you guys are interested in that. All right, let's do a recap from yesterday. Like I said, 2-2. It started out with a great cash there with Derek White, over 3.5 threes. We cash on Derek White again. The guy has been an absolute legend here at the channel, so we'd love to see. Finishes with 5 threes. Had one at the half, and I had some people chirping at me, and I was like, listen, this dude's a second half performer. It's what he does. And once again, that's what he did yesterday. So, was not surprised at all. Honestly, I really wasn't that concerned. I was happy, at least he had one at the half. I felt very good about the odds of him being able to get 3 in the second half, as crazy as that sounds. Obviously, I wish he would start better and make it a little easier on us, but at the end of the day, he cashes. And he went over the line by a couple. So, obviously, it's just kind of what Derek White does. We'd love to see it. Jarrett Allen, over 25.5 PRAs. We end up getting there, but my goodness. We probably shouldn't have cashed that one. That cashes in overtime. But he didn't play the half the third quarter and the entire fourth quarter. So the Cavs went small, and they went away from Jarrett Allen. The only reason he really got back in the game because Evan Mobley fouled out, which very fortunate for that. So probably not going to be playing Jarrett Allen's PRA line going forward because that wasn't the first game that they've gone small. They went small versus the Celtics and small the previous game. Now, I didn't think they would do that because Donovan Mitchell was out of the lineup. You know what I mean? With him being out, I figured we really wouldn't have a problem with that because they're down a guard and down one of the primary guards. Allen's one of their better players, right? Jarrett Allen, Garland, Mobley, and of course Donovan Mitchell. Those are your top 4 usually right there. Now Hunter, you can make a case for Hunter as well, but Allen's not a bad player. So for him to just ride the bench for most of the second half was a little surprising. I wanted to have some words with Kenny Atkinson, but he ended up getting there, so we didn't have to have that talk. But you guys know what I'm talking about. But then we had Isaiah Hartenstein over 11.5 rebounds, and to be honest, I think this was a better call than the Allen one. I think Hartenstein was honestly a good call. It's kind of like in reverse. We hit the one we probably should have hit, and we missed the one we probably should have hit. Hartenstein played almost 30 minutes, got his minute count back up there without Chet Holmgren in the lineup, which we thought he would do, in a great matchup with the Spurs, and he got to the hook. He got to 11 rebounds. So, obviously, that was unfortunate. I really still liked the call. After the call, he just didn't get there. And we had plus value on that as well. And then finally, the Clippers, -2 spread. Yeah, they just did not come through last night. They wound up losing by 6. Played a terrible first half. We just were playing from behind and couldn't get it done. So, got to be a little sharper with that. But still 2-2, -0.18 units. But we're going to get back after today, guys. Let's get after today. We got 4 picks in the video here for today. So, let's get right into them here. At number 1, we're going DeMar DeRozan. Over 31.5 PRAs here for the Sacramento Kings. -108 odds on FanDuel. Guys, DeRozan's been a wagon ride for us of late. Now, we've been playing his lines at like 27.5 in the 28.5 range. His line's bumped up to 31.5 today. And why is that? Mostly because Domantas Sabonis is ruled out of the lineup today. So we're expecting more volume here from DeRozan, obviously with Sabonis out. And I like that look. I really do. I like the odds of him getting more volume here versus Dallas. There's also potential, he could be playing more of the 4 today, which is a really great matchup versus Dallas. If the Kings decide to go small, you could see DeMar at the 4 at times. It's definitely possible with Sabonis out of the lineup. But either way, I love his matchup today, and I also love, like I said, his recent volume. I love the way he plays with Levine. So it's 44% this season, but 54% on the road. So once again, we're taking him on the road where he thrives a little better here. No Sabonis, like we mentioned. The last time he played in Dallas on February 10th, just a few weeks ago, he put up 52 PRAs. So, yeah, that's obviously a big reason why I like it. I think he's going to have potential once again to go off in this matchup. Mavs here, 13th most points, 8th most rebounds allowed to small forwards over the last 7 games. And like I said, this for us right now is a bit of a wagon ride. I have to play this today, just given the matchup, given the situation. And Mr. DeMarvelous has been DeMarvelous. And I think once again we can see that here once again. So, love it there, guys. For our number 1 pick, we're going DeMar DeRozan over 31.5 PRAs here for the Sacramento Kings. -108 odds on FanDuel. Okay, at number 2, we got the Portland Trail Blazers +3.5 spread here versus the Philadelphia 76ers. We're going -108 odds on DraftKings. Guys, the Blazers here 35-25-1 against the spread this season. 17-13-1 on the road against the spread. 7-1-1 on 0 days rest. Obviously, all 3 of those are pretty decent, especially the 0 days rest, which they are on here. They are on a back-to-back. So, I love the setup here on them today, guys. Obviously, they played Cleveland yesterday and played Cleveland very well, by the way. Really should have won that game, lost it in overtime, but they had that game dead to rights. And I think here, like I said, they've been good on 0 days rest. Part of that is they're a fairly young team, right? The back-to-backs don't affect them as bad, and that makes sense because, like I said, they're not an old team at all. They're a pretty young team. 76ers are coming off a win over the Warriors. We faded the 76ers the other day. Obviously, the 76ers made us pay. Quentin Grimes scored 44 points. Now, if you had that on your bingo card, let me know. I certainly did not. That will not happen again. I can almost guarantee you Quentin Grimes is not going to be scoring all 44 points today. That was absolutely ridiculous. And to be honest with you, Tyrese Maxey and Paul George were 100% held in check, which they just have not looked right. And I think that's part of the looks here on fading the 76ers squad. Paul George looks very similar to Joel Embiid out there. Looks very sluggish, looks disinterested at times. Tyrese Maxey kind of is just out of rhythm now. Ever since Embiid came back and he kind of went away from him being the primary guy, he has not looked like that guy that could take over anymore, which has just been strange, right? So I think the Blazers here, as a team, I just trust them more as a team. They've been honestly playing decent basketball. The Blazers here, 10th in defensive rating, 12th in offensive rating over the last 10 games. And like I said, you can tell by their spread record, they've been really exceeding the book's expectations, and they've been playing really well, really over the last 15 to 20 games. And I thought when they lost Ayton, I thought we'd see more problems with the Blazers, but really they have actually really picked it up. And they've played some good basketball. So I think once again here, guys, I think I just like the Blazers in this spot as road underdogs versus the 76ers team. 10-20-1 against the spread at home. Been a terrible home team this year. 21-36-2 against the spread overall. This team just has not been performing. And obviously, we talked about Paul George. Maxey, like I said, has also been off of late. 76ers 26th in both offensive and defensive rating. I'm willing to say on most nights. Now, of course, you get games from any team where they shoot the lights out, they beat a team they're not supposed to. Any team in the NBA could do that. All 30 of them have done it at some point. Even the Wizards. Even these teams, sometimes it happens. I think the 76ers might be the worst team in basketball right now. I really do. They're 26th in offensive and defensive rating. That's really bad. I think they got very fortunate to beat the Warriors, even to be in that game. Like I said, it took a heroic effort from a guy like Quentin Grimes. That's not going to happen again. That guy's never done that. Don't expect that to happen again. That's wild. So I think here, guys, I think the Blazers are the play. So love it there for number 2 pick, guys. We get the Blazers plus 3.5 spread here versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Minus 108 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 3, we got Onyeka Okongwu. Under 2.5 assists here for the Atlanta Hawks. Plus 115 odds on Fanatics. Guys, you get the Grizzlies defense. 7th best field goal percentage versus spot up. Now, why do I mention that? So obviously, as a center, you catch the ball, you're making a move, you're kicking it out to somebody, a spot up shooter. Well, the Grizzlies play some of the best spot up defense in the NBA. So obviously, like seeing that. The assists are not going to come easy for Okongwu. And obviously, Okongwu being a big, he's not going to get a ton of chances. You just got to hope that the shooters, miss a few shots. But here, I think there's a reason we're getting plus value, and I'll cover it in a minute. I'm going to go over a couple quick stats here, though, with you. He's 62% to the under this season, 63% under on the road. He's averaging 30.6 minutes per game in February, so that's obviously not great for us, being a little bit above 30 minutes. He's going to get the minutes today. You got to expect him to be out there. Now, he could get in foul trouble if Jaren Jackson Jr. is aggressive and takes it at him. That definitely could happen. We've seen him go 3 out of 4 to the under versus the Grizzlies to this line. Last 10 road games, he's averaging 4 potential assists per game. So obviously, we like seeing that. Grizzlies allowing the 4th fewest assists to centers this year as well. So this is a bad matchup for Okongwu on the road. In a spot where he hasn't been averaging a lot of potential assists, particularly on the road. So I think that could continue once again here today. Now the over-under is set to 253, which is part of the reason why you're getting plus value here, because they're expecting a lot of points, a lot of shots, stuff like that. I just don't think Okongwu is going to be the guy to rack up a ton of assists. It shouldn't work out that way. Of late, now this is where we run into some problems, right? Of late, he has been cashing this over 2.5 line here recently. Like I said, I believe he's 60% to the over in his last 20 games. So he's hit 12 of his last 20 over 2.5 assists. That's part of why you're getting the plus value, because he's had a bout of consistency to hitting this line of recently. But in this spot, bad matchup on the road, I don't think this will continue. Okongwu he's not Nikola Jokic. That's not who he is. He's not. That's no. And honestly, in this spot for plus value, I'm more than willing to take the plus value here and ride the under. It's not going to be one that you're probably going to want to watch. Just being honest with you, it's totally up to you. We took a very similar play the other day in cash, by the way. We took Tyrese Haliburton under 3.5 rebounds on Friday night. Cashed that easily for us with just 2. So this is one where he could land right at 2. That's definitely possible. In fact, 1 to 2 would be my prediction. So, like I said, it's not going to be something you're going to want to watch. It's going to be a sweat. But we like sweats here at the channel. That's what makes it fun. So, love it there for number 3 pick, guys. We got Onyeka Okongwu under 2.5 assists here for the Atlanta Hawks. Plus 115 odds on Fanatics. Okay, and finally at number 4, we're going Stephen Curry over 26.5 points here for the Golden State Warriors. We're going minus 106 odds here on FanDuel. So, guys, as you know, Stephen Curry grew up in North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. His brother plays for the Hornets. His dad works media with the Hornets. So, obviously, there was definitely motivation there for Stephen Curry to play well and to shoot and to put on a show in Charlotte. Obviously, it's his hometown. There's definitely some motivation there. And it's played out that way somewhat. So the last 3 road games in Charlotte, he's averaging 20.7 field goal attempts per game. So he's still been putting it up. When he goes to Charlotte, he shoots. And I would expect that again here today. Now, his point logs were 24, 31, and 23. One of those games he shot 7 for 22 from the floor. So I think, for one, I think there's a better chance that we get more of that 30-point performance out of Steph today, just because Jimmy Butler being on the team now will help create better looks for him. So obviously with Butler and now Draymond Green, that's really opened up the floor for Stephen Curry, and he's coming in very hot to this line right now. He's 7 of his last 9 to this line, 5 of 7 of his last 7 since Jimmy Butler joined the team. So obviously I love seeing that. And I think here he's been on an absolute rampage as far as his 3-point shooting. Put up 56 points, obviously, versus the Magic. We saw that performance. So, is he going to put up that many today? I don't know. I would say no, but I think there's a chance that he could go off and put up 40. I definitely think being in his hometown, I think, he hasn't had... Has he had a signature performance in Charlotte of late? No, I think he could be due one here. Like I said, he did put up the 31 there, but... I think he definitely could put up 40 in this spot, obviously with Butler. I love the fact that Butler's on this team. I think that's the big thing here for Curry to look at. And really, positionally, not the greatest of matchups for the Hornets, who allow the 8th most points to point guards over the last 15, the 9th most threes. And really, whoever's going to be trying to chase him all over the court today is going to be really in for it. So, and I think here... I'd expect the Warriors to come out with a very businessman attitude today after that letdown in Philly the other day. So they really need to win this game and get back on track. They're not exactly killing it in the Western Conference standings right now. They've been playing great since Butler came over. Been winning a bunch of games, but you can't drop games to the 76ers and now the Hornets. So expect Curry to lock in and really lay it on the Hornets here. So love it there for number 4 pick, guys. We got Stephen Curry over 26.5 points here for the Golden State Warriors. Minus 106 odds on FanDuel. All right, guys, going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. On the road to 9,000 subscribers. Like I said, we're going to have a added play today for our Straight Fire MVPs that I will add up by 1 o'clock today. I'll be posted in the community tab. So just a way to show our appreciation for our MVPs here at the channel. Like I said, we got like 50 members here at the channel. So I just wanted to say thank you to you guys and offer you guys some more value there in our program. if you guys are interested in becoming an MVP, like I said, it is just 13 cents a day. The regular values that you get out of it is you get access to all the plays early. That really is a great value a lot of the time. And also, like I said, we're going to be doing some added plays for MVPs, hopefully here going forward. Definitely for today, though, like I said, primarily, just wanted to, like I said, show my appreciation for our MVPs. So I do appreciate all of you guys, though. I appreciate all of the support. You guys rock. It's been a lot of fun getting to know several of you down in the comments, talking to some of you guys on Discord. It really has been fun. I hope you guys enjoy being here. Like I said, are we going to cash every play that we take? No. That's not the reality of what we do, guys. It's never going to be the reality of what we do. Never going to be the reality of what anybody does in this business. Plays just are going to go awry. And you got to have it set up where if you have a winning day, you go 3-2, 3-1, you got to make sure those days pay you something. I'm not saying you got to make a killing on those days, but you got to make something on those days. And not just rely on parlays to get you there. If you guys come here expecting to go 4-5-0 every day, that is fool's gold. It really is. It's fool's gold no matter where. You won't find a channel that will give you that on the daily. I can guarantee you that. Some might spit that image like they could do that. No, they don't do that. Channels and stuff that hit parlays or that make you think that they hit them on the regular like every day, it's because they probably post like 50 or 60 of them a day. It's just the way it is, guys. I mean, I hate to say it. It's the way the industry is. There's great cappers, obviously, out there. But, I think the best ones out there, in my opinion, tell you that, hey, play your straights. Try to beat the books on the daily. If you go 3-1, that's a great day. If you go 4-5-0, great. That's amazing. Like, celebrate when we get that, but don't rely on that. Like, showing up daily and relying on a 4-0 day, that's crazy. Like, that's just wild ideology. It is. You guys don't realize how crazy that is. That's like showing up being like, yeah, all I need to do is just hit the lotto today, every day. I just need to hit back-to-back lotto tickets. Is that okay? Is that cool? Guess that's... And then when the capper that you follow messages like, oh, you suck, man. You missed that one pick. Really? Okay. That's what we're doing. Okay. That's what I'm saying, guys. Play your straights, please. Please play your straights. So, other than that, guys, we're going to have 5 picks all together today. Like I said, added play for MVPs. That will be tracked toward our record. And there's enough MVPs to hold me accountable to that, so don't you worry about that. I appreciate you guys, though. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you guys all back here tomorrow. Peace out.